This week, Nipsey Hussle's mom urges memorial attendees to go vegan. Canada Goose may be working on faux fur. A former Texas hunter is now protecting wildlife. And find out which vegan burger patty fooled a meat lobbyist. All that and more on LIVEKINDLY's weekly vegan news. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was memorialized in Los Angeles last Friday, as thousands of fans and celebrities came to pay tribute. The rapper was killed last month after he was shot outside his Hyde Park clothing store. Hussle's popular album, Victory Lap, was nominated for a Grammy, and he had become a symbol of Black entrepreneurship in his South LA community. A former gang member himself, Hussle was working to build up neighborhoods and empower youth to opt out of gangs. And for his mother, Angelique Smith, honoring Hussle's memory also means adopting a vegan diet. "I want to encourage you to choose a vegan lifestyle," Smith said to the crowd of thousands who poured into the free service. She also pushed for limiting alcohol intake and narcotic substances, as leading a healthy life would honor her son's life. Hussle was also memorialized by another Los Angeles artist, Constantin LeFou. LeFou is the founder of the Vegan Club, a street art and clothing brand that highlights vegan celebrities. Coming up, Gardein launches spicy vegan breakfast sausages. Is Canada Goose working on a vegan faux fur option? The clothing company traditionally uses coyote fur to trim its parkas, obtained by inhumane steel leg traps, head-crushing traps, or bludgeoning. But at a recent protest in Toronto, a Canada Goose employee told vegan activist Jenny McQueen that the popular winter coat brand is developing faux fur. McQueen told Vegconomist, he and his wife stopped at a protest outside a Toronto butcher. "I spotted he had a pristine CG coat on without the fur. Asked his partner if he'd removed it, and she told me they sell without the fur, which I'm aware of. She then told me he works for CG. He told me about the development of faux fur." In the lead-up to his Canadian tour, vegan musician Morrissey teamed up with People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, the largest animal rights organization in the world, to urge Canada Goose to ditch fur and down goose feathers. The English singer-songwriter plans to collect petition signatures over the course of the tour and promises to deliver it to Canada Goose CEO Danny Reese when the tour is over. Morrissey isn't the only one speaking up about Canada Goose's inhumane practices. Political commentator Bill Maher addressed the fur trapping atrocities on his HBO show Real Time.
These clever protective canines don't die right away. Some, like mothers who are desperate to get back to their pups in the den, try to chew off their own leg.
Gardein just launched meaty vegan breakfast sausages. The Canadian company announced the new item on its Instagram page. "Amp up your Sunday morning brunch with our brand new breakfast sausage," the company wrote. Founded 25 years ago, the brand is on a mission to transform the food system with its vegan products as total global food demand rises. In addition to its breakfast sausages, Gardein makes other vegan meats like Italian sausage, a meatless meatloaf, and mini crabless cakes. A former Texas hunter turned vegan is now protecting 900 acres of land for wildlife. Jack Castle grew up in a family of hunters. His father owned cattle businesses in Montana and Texas, as well as fish farms on the Gulf Coast. As a young boy, Castle often joined his dad and his friends on hunting trips to shoot birds and big game. Some of the best memories he has of his father involves bonding over shooting animals. Today, Castle lives a very different life. He no longer hunts animals, nor will he teach his children to do so. Together with his wife, Shushana Castle, the fourth-generation Texan is now an advocate for veganism, healthy living, and compassion. According to Castle, it was meeting Shushana that led him to question the way he lived his life. Shushana was co-executive producer of the plant-based documentary What the Health, released in 2017. She is an advocate for the health benefits of a vegan lifestyle.
They give us vitality and an abundance of energy and fuel our brain so that we're supercharged and we're feeling great rather than fatigued at the end of the day.
And has interviewed countless medical professionals who feel the same way.
I have been producing documentaries and interviewing medical doctors around the world regarding food as it relates to our health.
She documented these interviews in her 2014 book, Rethink Food. With a new outlook on his way of life, Jack Castle has dedicated his 900 acres of land to conservation, allowing wildlife and natural ecosystems to flourish. Letting go of ranching and hunting is the ultimate respect to give the animals, and it feels great in the heart, Castle said. Respect extends to all life, especially factory-farmed animals. Coming up, find out which vegan burger patty fooled a meat lobbyist. This April, Belgium launched a month-long campaign to encourage people to go vegan, called Try Vegan. The April campaign offers residents giveaways, recipes, nutritional facts, and tips in making the transition to a plant-based diet. It also highlights the benefits of ditching animal products. The campaign is not out of character for the Western European country, which has been shifting toward a plant-based, cruelty-free lifestyle for some time. In 2017, Belgium updated its nutritional guidelines, placing meat in the same category as junk food. In January, the Flanders region of Belgium banned halal and kosher animal slaughtering practices due to animal welfare concerns. In Brussels, traffic lights are causing people to think twice about their eating habits, showing the text "Stop Meat" under its red light and "Go Vegan" under green. Burger King's new vegan patty is so realistic that it even fooled a meat lobbyist. The fast food chain recently added a Whopper, made with vegan Impossible burger patty, to its menu as part of a new trial. The plant-based meat is similar to beef in appearance and taste. Eric Bohl, the Director of Public Affairs and Advocacy for Missouri Farm Bureau, the state's largest farm organization, headed to Burger King to try the plant-based patty. Bohl, who the Gardein names as a senior meat industry lobbyist, purchased an Impossible Whopper and a conventional meat-based Whopper. He said, "To the naked eye, the burgers looked essentially identical. When cutting them each in half with a plastic knife, the beef burger seemed a bit more substantial and difficult to cut. In the end, he could hardly tell the difference. If I didn't know what I was eating, I would have no idea it was not beef," he admitted. Would you try the vegan Whopper? Let us know in the comments. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll see you again next week for Live Kindly's weekly vegan news.